Yes. Stop.
There's the...
You're so beautiful.
I know. I was just thinking that.
Thank you for that partial standing ovation. And welcome to the 96th Oscars, everybody. Look at these beautiful human actors. All right, we have surprises planned for each of the acting categories tonight. 5 surprises, in fact, and we're going to kick it off with the Oscar for Actress in a Supporting Role.
The Oscar goes to
Mary Steenburgen,
Lupita Nyong'o,
Jamie Lee
Rita Moreno,
Regina King.
The Oscar goes to Devine
God is so good. God is so good. You know, I didn't think I was supposed to be doing this as a career. I started off as a singer, and my mother said to me, go across that street to that theater department. There's something for you there.
Animated films. Sometimes they pull on your heartstrings, and other times they make you laugh and bring you joy.
This year's nominees for Best Animated Short come from countries across the globe, creating films that make us think and feel deeply. And the Oscar goes to War is Over, inspired by the music of John.
Okay, intimidating. We want to thank the Academy for this incredible award. John Lennon and Yoko Ono wrote a song that inspired us. There's an anti-war message that we tried to honor with this film.
All right, and the Oscar goes to The Boy and the Heron.
Our next Oscars are for Best Original and Adapted Screenplay, which is actually a controversial category this year, because a lot of people want to know, at what age do you tell a screenplay it was adapted?
Original screenplays and adapted screenplays are cut from the same cloth. They're similar, yet they remain unique. Yet, each art form maintains its individual characteristics.
And the Oscar goes to Anatomy of a Fall. Christine Triet and Adjura Harari.
Thank you so much. Wow. It will help me through my midlife crisis, I think. This is a crazy year. Anyway, this glamour tonight contrasts slightly with, with all what it started before.
Oh, it's me. It's you. And the Oscar goes to American Fiction.
This is the first Oscar win and second nomination this year for Cord Jefferson, who is also nominated as part of the producing team of American Fiction.
Look, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oscar nominee Michael Keaton.
We
actors can't imagine a world without makeup and hairstyling and production design. Oh, no, no, no. The last thing we want is anyone knowing what we really look like or the squalor in which we actually live. Okay, and the Oscar goes to Poor Things. Nadia Stacey, Mark Coulier, and Josh Weston.
Oh my gosh. Thank you to the Academy. I can't believe I just said those words. Thank you to Yorgos for making films like nobody else. Thank you to Searchlight. Thank you to my crew. Ellen, Claire, and Grayson are up there somewhere. And to Carolyn at home, thank you to Helenka for everything. Thank you to, I know you're not meant to say my agent, but she's amazing, Sylvia, so thank you.
And the winner is Poor Things.
Wow, this is crazy. I feel in the mood for love and custard tarts, weirdly. Anyway, we've got to thank Searchlight and Element, who are just incredible to work with and along and support us and let us do mad, crazy things.
At the 46th Academy Awards in 1974, David Niven was in the middle of introducing Elizabeth Taylor when a nude man, a streaker, ran across the stage, which... Can you imagine if a nude man ran across the stage today? I said, can you imagine if a nude man ran across the stage today? There, you look beautiful.
And the Oscar goes to Poor Things.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for this. Thank you to the Academy. I've completely forgotten again what I was going to say. Thank you to the Academy. Thank you to... this again. My fellow nominees, it's an amazing privilege to be in the same room as you.
And the Oscar goes to The Zone of Interest.
This is the third nomination for the United Kingdom.
Thank you so much. I'm going to read, I'm afraid.
Please welcome your Best Supporting Actors.
And the Oscar goes to Sam Rockwell, Tim Robbins, Kate White, Christoph Waltz, Mahershala Ali.
And the Oscar goes to Robert Downey Jr.
This is the first.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks, fellas. That's amazing. You only flubbed one line. I'd like to thank my terrible childhood and the Academy in that order. I'd like to thank I'm a veterinarian, I meant wife, Susan Downey over there. She found me a snarling rescue pet, and you love me back to life.
That's it. Eddie, you're up. And the Oscar goes to... Here we go. This is... Godzilla.
Yeah!
-1.
Yeah!
Takashi Yamazaki.
Yeah!
Kyoto. Shibuya.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for the visual effects team from Godzilla -1.
My career began 40 years ago after the shock of seeing Star Wars and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. 2001, so far from Hollywood, even the possibility of standing on this stage seemed out of reach.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Well, the next category are some very important people.
Yeah, very.
The film editors.
Okay. And the Oscar
Hopefully you pronounce it better than I did.
let's see. Oppenheimer. Jennifer Lane.
I love the movie Twins. It's amazing. So this is bananas to get this award from you guys. Sorry, I just have to take a deep breath. Whew, okay.
We are here to present the awards for Best Documentary Short and Best Documentary Feature. And the Oscar goes to The Last Repair Shop, Ben Proud Kevin Griswold. And now here are the nominees for Best Documentary Feature.
And the Oscar goes to 20 Days in Mariupol.
Thank you, AP, Frontline, and GBH. Evgeny, Vasilisa, Michelle, Rainey, Daryl.
A cinematographer is an interpreter. They take a vision and translate it into the language of film. The language they speak is aesthetic, but the stories they tell are visceral. Cinematographers direct our gaze where the story demands, and our imaginations pursue where their visual roadmap leads us. Here are the nominees for achievement in cinematography. And the Oscar goes to Oppenheimer. Heute van Heute.
This is the first Oscar win and second nomination for Heute van Hoytema.
Oh, silly.
There's genius in the way short films strip down stories to their most fundamental elements.
Which is exactly what we're going to do with this presenter copy.
Keep it short. Here are the nominees for Best Live Action Short.
And the Oscar goes to The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, Wes Anderson, and Stephen Rail.
Wes could not be here tonight. We accept the award on his behalf. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, Wes. We knew you could make them long, but
You're never
wow.
getting this.
Now the Oscar for Achievement in Sound. You know, for years, movies didn't have sound, and then they figured it out. And the Oscar goes to The Zone of Interest. Taryn Willers, Johnny Byrne.
Wow, so amazing to be standing here. And such an extraordinary, thank you to the Academy for recognizing the art of sound in film. Such an extraordinary year for sound in film. Or you guys over there in sound.
To present the Oscar for Original Song and Original Score. A great movie song can set the mood, reveal something about a character, and help us tell a story. And the Oscar goes to Oppenheimer, Ludwig Göransson.
This is the second.
Wow. Thank you.
Christopher Nolan and Emma Thomas for inviting me on this incredible world.
All night, you've seen performances of this year's nominated songs. And now it's time for the award.
And the Oscar goes to Billie Eilish and Phineas.
This is the second Oscar win and second nomination for Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell.
I had a nightmare about this last night.
And the Oscar goes to Cillian Murphy.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Cillian Murphy.
I'm a little overwhelmed. Thank you to the Academy. For worse, we're all living in Oppenheimer's world, so I would really like to dedicate this to the peacemakers everywhere.
At their very best, films can do more than entertain us. They can open our hearts to each other. And the Oscar goes to Christopher Nolan Oppenheimer.
This is the first Oscar win and 8th nomination for Christopher Nolan.
There are so many people who've dragged me up here. Universal Studios, Donna Langley, thank you for seeing the potential in this.
And the Oscar goes to Emma Stone.
This is the second Oscar win and 5th nomination for Emma Stone.
I think it happened during I'm Just Ken. I'm pretty sure. Oh boy, this is really overwhelming. Sorry, okay. My voice is also a little gone. Whatever. The women on the stage, you are all incredible, and the women in this category.
To be... No, I'm not going to do it. No, sorry. Well, this is the time for the last award of the evening. And it's my honor to present it. 10 wonderful films were nominated, but only one will take the award for Best Picture. And I have to go to the envelope for that, and I will. Here it comes. And my eyes see Oppenheimer. Yes, Emma Thomas, Charles Roman. What happened?
Oppenheimer has 13 nominations and has won 7 Oscars tonight for actor in a supporting role.
I kind of dream of this moment. You know you do, right? I could deny it, but I have been dreaming about this moment for so long. But it seemed so unlikely that it would ever actually happen. And now I'm standing here and everything's kind of gone out of my head.
I certainly want to thank the Academy. I want to thank Universal Pictures, Donna Langley, and the whole team there.
If only there was some way for Christopher Nolan to text his family to tell them the good news. That's it for our show. I want to thank the Academy for having me. I want to thank our very hardworking producers, Raj Kapoor, Katie Milan, and Molly McNerney. Thanks to our great announcer, David Allen Greer, our band leader, Ricky Miner, our band, our director, Hamish Hamilton, and the whole Oscars crew. Stay up for a new Abbott Elementary, and join me on my show tomorrow with Dwayne Johnson, Justin Timberlake, and Robert De Niro. Thanks for watching the 96th Oscars. Good night.